Hi, I'm Jerry from PressureWasher.net and Sirocco Vacuums, manufacturer of also Bulldog Pro pressure washers. I want to show you a complete filtration for reuse system. The basic idea here is we've got an automatic pump out tank that we want to protect. It's the hardest working component in the system. This one has dual inlets, so I can be connected to a sand trap, and I can have another line coming in directly to the waste tank. If I use a vacuuming surface cleaner, the advantage is its disadvantage, it sucks up everything. So I want to have a vacuuming surface cleaner hooked up to a sand trap so that we can have some dirt load capacity. This thing's going to have several hundred pounds of sand and silt dirt load capacity in here, and this particular one is also set up for stopping leaves and sticks and things like this. If somebody wanted to use this for cleaning out rain gutters, we've got a bracket in here with a nylon bag to intercept sticks and leaves, and there's a slide-in screen off to the side to stop that stuff from getting into the tank where the automatic pump out is. So this is a pre-filter that can be used in many ways. Then the automatic pump out we have here, which has our standard high pressure type pump out, which pumps out against a crazy performing vacuum. The vacuum in this case is a 23 horsepower gas engine vacuum with a 4-inch blower. So this thing is capable of like 400 CFMs and 16 inches of mercury lift, which is 200 and some inches of lift. Crazy suction. So being able to use a vacuuming surface cleaner at the same time as a couple of puddle suckers or something like that to pick up the water from multiple machines, this thing is very capable. If we exceed the pump out rate, or if the pump out is having difficulty for some reason, maybe debris in the lines or something like this, this one has what we call a last resort tank. So if the water tries to get into the last resort tank, there's another pump out that would stop this. Also, we've got a slide-in filter down the middle of this one sprayed with defoamer. This is your foam trap. Instead of having just an auto pump out tank at risk of having foam from an over-soaped restaurant situation, for example, you know, where they're using soap on the back patio and then they call somebody out to do the real cleaning. If you got all that foam getting sucked up, you don't need it blowing out the blower. So the last resort tank not only has the pump out, but also the slide-in filter. Now, from the auto pump out, we go over to the oil water separator. Now that is, if I'm not going to just discharge the water right to the landscaping or right down the sanitary sewer, and I want to filter the water for reuse, we're going to go to, from the check valves here on the auto pump out over to the oil water separator. The oil water separator in this case has a pre-filter on top of it. We call it the adder box. This adder box has a series of screens in it. The first thing is oil attractive fibers that'll catch big stuff. Then we have a stack of 3 screens graduating down in size from big sand down to very small sand. So this is additional sand trap to keep anything that may have gotten past the primary interceptor and the automatic pump out. This will catch it. The little bits of sticks and leaves. This is the way we catch that stuff. That's real easy to clean. Those are stainless steel, completely cleanable. This oilphilic fiber is also very cleanable. It's also pretty cheap. It's easy to just throw it away when you need to replace it after months and months of use. This pre-filtration makes it easier for you to go longer periods between having to clean out the bag filters. The first step of filtration in the actual oil water separator is a series of bag filters. And I'm going to show you that right now. As we lift this out of the way, we've got, in this particular configuration, we have 4 doubled bag filters. These are number 2, 300 micron screen mesh, cleanable screen mesh filters inside of 100 micron number 12 bag filters of cleanable screen mesh. This is a huge dirt load capacity. There's 8 bag filters in here, okay? 4 double bags. Then in the bottom portion of the oil water separator, of course, is our bags of oilphilic fibers, which will catch anything left in the water that is considered sticky or oily. And the automatic pump out, of course, pumps the water out through this huge bank of filters. These normally come with 4. This particular customer wanted extra cleaning time in a parking garage without having to stop and babysit filters. So we gave her a set of 8 100 square foot cleanable cartridge filters. These are actually super beefy elements in here that are actually cleanable. This is not something you got to throw away every day. This is going to be cleanable for months, okay? This brings you down to 20 microns. It dumps the water into the dirty water tank, which would be this one up here, and she can switch between dirty water tank or clean water tank, either way she wants to go. This is a huge dirt load capacity system that requires no babysitting in the middle of a job as big as a parking garage job. So this is what it looks like when you get to go fast and make a lot of money so you can buy more machines. Come see us at pressurewasher.net.